Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session. Children, in the previous class, we were trying to understand about the trade in agricultural produce and this kind of selling we have made yesterday in a agricultural market yard. We have seen the example of Chandrasekhar where he tried to sell his paddy harvest in the nearby agricultural market yard in Nalgonda. So there he has to pay 3 rupees 50 paisa per 100 as a commission to the maintenance of the market yard, whereas rupee 1 will be paid by the trader for the maintenance of the market yard. And the highest bid which Chandrasekhar has received by the traders in auctioning was 1150. He bought 60 quintals of rice. So this is how the trader will deduct that amount and remaining amount will be paid on the spot, on the immediate day itself by the trader. So that was about the agricultural market yard, and there are nearly 100 agricultural market yards in Telangana. And you know, the rest of the people, they sell directly to the rice miller or to the rice miller agent in the village itself. They doesn't bring their harvest to the market yard. So when it comes to the making of a trade or selling of agricultural produce, many people follow different kinds of things. It was paddy harvesting season, and nearly Mallaya from Venkatapuram village was waiting for the Gumasta, that is the clerk of the rice miller Chendulal, the owner of a rice miller. Mallaya was able to harvest only 14 quintals of paddy. It is not like Chandrasekhar who has got 60 quintals of paddy, but it's just 14 quintals, very small amount of the paddy. So from his 1 acre of irrigated land, he got 14 quintals of paddy, and his yield was low as he was not able to use the required amount of fertilizers and pesticides. He is a very poor farmer and he owns only 1 acre of land, and he got 14 quintals of paddy as a harvest. The Gumasta sent by Chendulal came with a tractor and checked if the paddy was dry and any kind of talu. Yesterday I was telling you, the talu means the empty cover of the paddy is called as talu. So any talu is present in the paddy. That was checked, and the Gumasta got the paddy bags loaded on his tractor and went to get paddy bags from other such farmers. So in the rice mill, Mallaya's paddy bags were weighed, and it was about 14 quintals, and Gumasta took a handful of sample paddy. He checked it, okay, and showed it to Chendulal. Chendulal fixed the price of the paddy at 950 rupees per quintal on the basis of the quality or on the basis of the dryness and talu. So depending on that, he was paid only 950 rupees. So in the case of selling it to the rice miller in the village, it is 950 rupees per quintal. Whereas even though he got 1150 rupees, Chandrasekhar has got for his 60 quintals of paddy bags. But here in the issue of Mallaya, he got only 950 rupees per quintal. And he doesn't have any kind of transportation charges. Whereas in this issue, 10 rupees per bag of transport charges also we have charged. And coming to the entire 14 quintals, this was much below the 1100 rupees price the agricultural market has given, and you know that this is also much below than the minimum support price. Minimum support price decided by the government was 1080. You remember, children, the auctioning in the market yard got started from 1080. This is the minimum support price the government pays when you sell it to the FCI. FCI means Food Corporation of India, and the same rice will be given as in the ration. The FCI purchases, the government purchases the paddy, and same thing will be given as a ration also. So this is how the rice miller has fixed the price as 950 rupees. Since the Mallaya requires the money immediately, the same day itself, then he asks for immediate payment. For that, Chendulal reduced 1 rupee 50 paisa per every 100. That means 14 rupees 25 paisa per quintal. So he deducted that 14 rupees 25 paisa per quintal, and this is a procedure followed by every rice miller and paddy trader in Nalgonda. It is not only the issue of Chendulal, many people follow the same kind of method in the Nalgonda, and not only Nalgonda, in most parts of the Telangana. If you want immediate cash, they will reduce the money. If you can wait for 15-20 days to be deposited in your bank, then they will pay you 950 rupees. Now let us calculate how much income the Mallaya has got. In the issue of the Chandrasekhar, we have calculated it. So in the same way, let us calculate in the issue of Mallaya also. Let us imagine that his 14 quintals will beg. Let us imagine that his entire weight of the paddy is 14 quintals. How many it is? 14 quintals. And the price fixed per quintal. Price fixed per quintal. How much it is? Yeah, right. 950 rupees per quintal. And how much should be deducted? That we will deduct it later. Let us imagine that this 14 quintals into 950 rupees is equal to 13,300 rupees. Okay. And deduction, how much it is? 14 rupees 25 paisa per every quintal into 14 quintals it is. So it is 200 rupees. So if 13,300 minus 200 is equal to 13,100. If you want immediate cash, you will get 13,100 for your 13 quintals of paddy. So if Mallaya could wait for 15 days, on the spot commission would not be deducted. So he will get 13,300 if he can wait for 15 days. But Mallaya wants the immediate cash. So 13,300, 13,100 only will be paid to him. Chendulal, for 4 months back, Mallaya borrowed 5,000 from Chendulal as the advance, and Chendulal on the condition that paddy should be sold to him at the price fixed by him. Many small farmers borrowed money from Chendulal on similar terms. Hence, they are forced to sell the produce at the price fixed by the Chendulal. So instead of paying Mallaya the amount due to him, Chendulal deducted the borrowed money along with the interest. Let us see how much. 5,000 he borrowed. So 5,000 and interest for 4 months is 4,400 rupees. Then amount due for paddy is 13,400. Out of this, 5,400 was deducted, and remaining 7,700 was paid to Mallaya. Now imagine farmers like Mallaya who get a very little amount of harvest. How do they sell? Directly to the rice miller, and they take advance also from the rice miller on a term that the paddy should be sold for him after the harvest. On this ground, they borrow from the rice millers owners and other money lenders or such rich landlords and force it to sell their produce at a lower price. Many of the Adti agents in the market yard also will do the same kind of thing. They may also be cheated in weighing. Okay, while weighing also or rating the paddy also they may be cheated, and rice mill owners by lending money to the farmers are not only assured of raw material for their mills but also get it at a price fixed by them. So this is a double bonanza for the rice millers. They get the raw material which is sure, and the second thing is at a lower price they get than at the market price. Market price is 1,080 fixed by the government itself. So big farmers or the landlords of the Venkatapuram lend money to small farmers and purchase paddy from them, and they sell their own harvest at a big agricultural market yard. The town-based wholesale traders also will purchase from them at a higher cost, and wholesale paddy merchants are the rice millers. Farmers are indebted, appu, okay, karza chukane ke liye. They have to sell at a price fixed by the landlords or at the price which has been fixed by the rice miller. As such, they are bound to sell even paddy to the landlords for giving the water or for giving the tractor on rent. So for these things also they have to sell their produce at a fixed price. Those who gave loans to the farmers look at the harvest as a security for them, for the loan, and they can purchase this produce from the farmers and recover the loan amount. And tragically, in this way, the farmers are not able to sell their produce at the highest possible price. But whereas the landlords or the money lenders or the rice mill agents, rice millers, owners will make lot of money. So how it happens selling through the brokers, we will see in the next class, children. Until then, thank you.